everyone, welcome. I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi. This is Wednesday Live. This is a class, I'm Heather, and this is Winston. This is a class that I teach live every Wednesday on my Instagram from 7:30 to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Winston likes to make an appearance in the beginning, sometimes at the end, but then he goes for a nap. No napping for us, not now anyway. Come onto your mat. We will get started in downward facing dog. If you want to start in child's pose, you can start in child's pose. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Maybe add in some movement here. You can walk out your dog if you like. Move your head around a little bit. Feel your breath starting to move. Feel your energy beginning to move, beginning to awaken. Take another deep breath in. And a long breath out. On your next inhale, come on forward to your high push-up, your high plank. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, little belly draws in and up. Knees can be lifted or lowered here. Get really long from the crown of your head, out through your tailbone, out through your heels. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. And just check in here. You might have a little more room to let your head drop or let your heels soften. Maybe add a bend to your knees so you have a little more room to lift. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. On your inhale, come on forward to your high push-up, high plank. And as you exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, glide forward, high push-up, high plank. Shoulders over wrists. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. One more time. Come on forward to your high push-up. Pause here, engage your core. You can adjust where you have your feet, but lift your right foot, your right leg. Still stay long and strong through that leg, both legs really. Bring your right foot down lightly, lift your left foot. Let the crown of your head extend forward, lift out of your shoulders. Bring your left foot down. Now take your feet wide, outer edges of your mat. Ground through your feet in your left hand and extend your right arm lifted forward, from upper arm up around your ear. So notice how much you shift to the left and try to balance it out, even it out. Bring your right hand down and extend your left arm lifted forward. Feel your breath as you hold your breath. Feel if you can shift a little more into center. Bring that left hand down back to your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Another big inhale here. And as you exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. Set your feet, soften your knees, and rise to stand. Come up, reach your hands up from the ground, lengthen up, lift your heart. You can look up, even go back, take a big inhale, hands to your heart, exhale. Set your gaze, lower your gaze or close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. As you inhale, sweep up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Bring your hands to your mat. Step back to your high push-up. Move forward, halfway down or all the way down, low push-up. You can also drop your knees. Inhale, upward dog, maybe your cobra or your low cobra. Exhale, back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. And you can set an intention for your practice this morning if you like. Just don't get stuck in your head. Excuse me, trying to clear your throat. Just don't get stuck in your head trying to figure out your intention. Feel that there is intention built in to showing up right here, right now. Take another big inhale, exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, hold. Inhale, rise to stand, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. Big inhale, fill up. And a full exhale, empty out. Once more, a deep breath in here. Exhale lightly, walk or jump forward. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Lift up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and empty it out. So the stuff that does come up in your head, feel if you can empty it out. Let it go. Right, just for a breath or two. Let it go by paying more attention to your breath, feeling where you are, feeling what you're doing. The intention in this. Take another big inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Once more. Inhale. Rise all the way up. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Once more, a deep inhale. Exhale lightly. Walk or jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Katasana, chair pose. Sit down, big bend to your knees. Lift your hands, lift your heart. Low belly draws in and up. Take a big breath in. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Step up. Rise up. Set your feet. Bend into your front knee. Feel your right foot on your mat. Feel your left foot on your mat. Feel for softening your shoulders. You can set your gaze. You can close your eyes. You can feel what works better for you. For some people, setting the gaze, seeing where you are, really good reminder to be where you are. For some people, you set your gaze and you see who knows what when you're practicing at home, right? Dirty dishes, dirty laundry, dogs, kids, more distractions. So you figure it out. You don't even have to figure it out. Just feel it out. What works best to support you, your intention to be right here, right now. Take another big inhale here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Step up, rise up. You can have your hands higher at your heart. Before all of this, before I had this beautiful space down here, I used to just throw my mat down anywhere. I never had a designated yoga space. And even now, if I'm not recording or sharing my practice, a lot of times when I'm practicing on my own, it's the same thing. I just unroll my mat in my kitchen. When our son was little, I would literally push Legos out of the way to make room for my yoga mat. And that's what you're doing. You're making some room, not just for your mat, but you're making some room for yourself. That's what we're doing. We're making some room for ourselves. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And that's so important to have some space for yourself where you can reset, where we can connect. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps again. Warrior one. Step up, rise up. Exhale, hands come to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana, rise up. Exhale, hands come back down. Chaturanga, low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Or your child's pose. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Katasana, chair pose. Sit down, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one, back foot flat, rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Root down, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands come back down. High push-up to low. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot again, warrior one. Rise up, exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, light step, but with intention. Exhale, hands come back down. High push-up to low. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and empty out. Breathe in and breathe out. Once more. Inhale here, fill up. Exhale, walk or jump to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Katasana, chair pose. Big bend to your knees, draw your hands to your heart. Sit your hips down and back. Keep your heart lifted. Take a big breath in. Twist to your left. Right elbow towards the outside of your left thigh. And you can have your feet together or apart, but grounded through your feet. Weight of your body a little more in your heels. Feel your hands connect. Lengthen your spine. Stay grounded, but lift your chest up. Let your heart lift up. Hands can stay together or they can open up. If you want to stick in your side crow here, go for it. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Sit a little bit lower. Weight of your body a little more in your heels. Really a long spine. Spine in your body, not rounding. Chest up, heart up. Take one more big inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Walk your feet apart. Back hips width distance. Peace fingers. Hook your big toes. Palms face each other. You can add in a halfway lift here. Lengthen and fold as you exhale. So maybe more of a ragdoll. Maybe you work with a flat back. You can work with your body. Bend your knees. Give yourself some room. Make some space for yourself. And take a long breath in. And a long breath out. Release your toes, walk your feet closer together to touch and come back to your chair pose. Katasana. Hands higher at your heart. Ground through your right foot. Keep that big bend in your right knee. Maybe even sit a little bit lower. Draw your left knee up towards your chest. It's a little bit of balance. Using your core to help you lift your left knee here. Breathe for 3, 2. Now, warrior 3. Start to tip forward. You can extend your hands forward with your upper arms up around your ears. You can also work with your hands at your heart. Extend out through your left leg. Point your left toes. Now, press out through your left heel. Take a big breath in. Warrior 1. Drop back. Open out. Warrior 2. Find your footing here. Nice long stance. Lengthen through your arms, the tips of your fingers. Spin your palms to the sky. And take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Keep the bend in your front knee. Watch out for it rolling to your left. Take a big inhale here. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps. Warrior 1. Step up. Open out warrior 2. Right hand high. Reverse. Now side angle. Parsva Konasana. Right elbow on your right thigh. Extend your left arm up to the sky. You can slide your right hand down right away if you like. But you can also stay with the elbow on the leg. Your elbow on your leg. Your hands, your feet. Your body, your practice, your being. Your state of being. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Extend your top arm forward. And you can adjust where you have your bottom hand, your right elbow if you like. You might adjust your drishti. You might adjust your breath. Right? The pieces of your being that you can adjust and no one else can see it. Take your top arm back up, wrap it around behind your back, your half bind or your full bind. And maybe people can't see the adjustments, but people feel the adjustments. This adjustment that you get from your practice, the adjustment that I get from my practice, helps me lighten up and feel better. I know other people can feel that as well. Take a deep breath in here, and a long breath out. Reach your top arm back up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two here. Straighten your right leg. Pivot around towards the front edge of your mat. Step your left foot in halfway or a third of the way. Right foot a little to your right. Interlace your fingers at your low back. You can add a towel or strap between your hands. Lift your chest here. Lift your heart. A little bit of a back bend. A big inhale. Fold forward over your right leg as you exhale. Lengthening through your legs here. Long spine. Nice shoulder rinse. Take your time with it. And take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Now keep your hands, your feet as they are. Shift your gaze to just in front of your right big toe. And start to shift into your right foot. Lift your left leg, standing leg raise, standing leg split. Give it a try with your hands behind your back. And maybe that left foot doesn't get very high. That's okay. You can be really wobbly. That's okay too. Take one more big inhale here. Hands down, left foot down beside the right. Rise to stand. Come on up. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps forward. Crescent lunge. Rise up. Open out. Warrior two. Now, come on into your horse. Pivot your toes towards the side edge of your mat. Toes out. Heels in. Big bend to your knees. Reach your hands up. Eagle arms. Wrap your right arm under your left. You can work with a different arm variation if it works better. Maybe sit a little bit lower. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unwrap your arms, reach them up. Draw your hands to your heart, straighten your legs. Toes pivot in, heels go out. Hands to your hips or to your low back. Here again, standing back bend. Lift up, take a big inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Hands can come under your shoulders. Halfway lift and fold again. Take a breath or two here. You can come into your crow or your tripod if you like. Add in a different hand variation. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. Hands under your shoulders, come halfway up. Walk your hands towards your left toes. Pivot around towards the back edge of your mat. Runner's lunge, set your hands. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here, fill up. Exhale, walk or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Katasana, chair pose. Set your feet big bend to your knees. Hands come to your heart. Let your feet be even. They can be together or apart. Sit down but lift up. Find this balance. Take a big breath in. Now twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right thigh. Find this balance. It's within you. As you clear some space for yourself and you clear away all that other stuff, you come back into balance. Hands can stay together, open up. Side crow is an option. You come back into your strength. You come back into your power. Doesn't have to look any particular way. Doesn't have to be side crow. It can be child's pose. Coming back into balance. Coming back into your strength and your power as you clear some space for yourself. Take a really big breath in here. And a long breath out. Hips low, heart high. Breathe in. And breathe out. And take one more big inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Walk your feet apart. About hips width distance. Slide your hands under your feet for Katasana. Halfway lift as you inhale. Lengthen and fold as you exhale. Really nice here if you let your head drop, whatever variation you're in. And you might come just a little bit more into the balls of your feet. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Hands out from under your feet. Walk your feet closer together or to touch Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, lift up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Come back to your Utkatasana, chair pose, because I almost forgot what we were going to do. Press into your left foot, engage your core. Draw your right knee up towards your chest. So you keep that really big bend in the left knee. Lifting your right knee, engaging your core, hands higher at your heart. Take a big inhale. Now warrior three. Start to tip forward. And again, you can extend your hands forward or have your hands at your heart. Lifting through your left leg, lifting your right leg, extending through your right leg. Here again, point your right toes. Feel that. Now, flex the foot, push out through the heel. Feel that. Take a big breath in. Drop back. Warrior one. Open out. Whoa, I almost lost my balance. Warrior two. Left foot is flat and straight. Right toes to the side, maybe a little bit forward. Spin your palms to the sky and take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Dip into the front knee. Ground down. Connect down through your back foot. Lift through your back leg. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot again. Warrior one. Rise up. Open out. Warrior two. Left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Side angle. Left elbow. Lightly on your left leg. Right arm up to the sky. I like to slide my bottom hand down right away. I like this opening up. Opening up across the chest. Lengthening from the bottom hand up to the top. If your bottom hand doesn't reach the ground, you can put a prop under it or bring your hand to your ankle. Give yourself a little bit of lift. Give yourself some space to explore and play around with this. Here, extend your top arm forward and let your right shoulder roll back. So you're still opening, still creating and accessing space here. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Soften your toes, breathe in and breathe out. Reach your top arm back up, wrap it around behind your back. Come on into your half bind or your full bind. Especially if you find the full bind, you can gently pull up against your bottom arm so you can lift up here. Grounded, but lifting up. A deep breath in and a long breath out. Reach your top arm back up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your left leg, drop your hands, pivot around towards your left foot. Left foot a little to your left so you can even out your hips here, and you can interlace your fingers at your low back again, or work with a different hand variation. Inhale and lift. Exhale, lengthen and fold. A little fold, a big fold. If you have your fingers interlaced again, switch your thumbs, all of your fingers. So the non-habitual way you interlace your fingers might just feel just a little bit different, and noticing that is nice. Feeling your body more, feeling your breath. Set your gaze here to just in front of your left big toe. Start to lift your right leg. Keep your hands behind you. Use your drishti. Take your time. You don't have to lift the right leg really high, but feel your right toes. Wiggle your right toes. Take a big breath in. Hands down, right foot down beside the left. Rise up. Lift up and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Crescent lunge. Rise up. Now, warrior two. Here, horse or goddess pose. Toes turn out, heels bend in, heels in, toes out, knees open out, hands reach high, eagle arms, left arm wraps under your right. Bend into your knees, draw your belly in and up, tall and upright.
in your upper body. Big breath in, long breath out. Sit a little bit lower, breathe in, and breathe out. Inhale, unwrap your arms, reach them up. Hands to your heart, straighten your legs, pivot your toes and your heels out. Once more, hands to your hips or to your low back. Find a little bit of lift, a big inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Here, forward fold, or play around with your crow. I'm going to play around with my crow. You can set your hands about shoulder width. Big bend to the elbows, point them behind you. Knees above elbows. And you can start to tip forward into your hands. Maybe lift one foot, maybe lift both feet. Instead of looking straight down, look forward, maybe even lift a bit. Take a big inhale. If you're in your crow, come back to your wide-legged fold. Find your halfway lift. Walk back around towards your right toes. Runner's lunge. Plant your hands. Step back. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale here, fill up, exhale, walk or jump forward, halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold, inhale, rise to stand, lift up, reach up, fold forward, exhale, halfway lift, inhale, chaturanga, low push-up, step or jump back, inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a really big breath in here. As you exhale, step or jump your feet through your hands, sit down, and lie down. And come up into your bridge or your wheel. Set your feet and lift up. Just enough time left for a bridge or wheel, or a combination. And we'll get a little hip opener too. Grounded down, lifting up. Again, it doesn't have to look a certain way. What variation allows you to feel spacious and open and grounded? Take a big breath in and gently come on down. Come onto your back, soles of your feet together, knees to the sides. Take a big breath in and a long exhale. Bring your knees to your chest. Give them a squeeze. Set your right foot flat. Left foot comes across your right thigh for your half pigeon variation. And you can stay here. You can set up a traditional half pigeon if you like. You can also lift your right leg. Catch behind the right thigh or the front of the right shin. Draw in. Flex your left foot. And even as you pull your right leg in, can let that left knee come away from you. You can even use your left hand for a gentle self-assist. And as our practice slows down, so draw near the end of our practice, you can notice if you're anticipating that, and you're anticipating, we're thinking about what comes next. Most of us put in a pretty significant amount of effort to create this space for ourselves. So stay here. Keep creating this space for yourself just for a few more minutes, just for a few more breaths. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Release your hands, your legs, give your knees a squeeze. Set your left foot flat, right foot comes across your left thigh. Stay here, set the traditional half pigeon or lift your left leg and draw in with your hands. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Unfurrow your brow. Right, that's a good one, right? Notice there's worry in your brow. Notice if there's worry in your head. It manifests then as tension and stress in our bodies. So just notice it and come back to the steadiness of your breath. This space, your space, but also our space. Release your hands, your legs, giving these a squeeze. Any last poses or adjustments that feel right, and set up for your Shavasana. Just a few moments here in Shavasana. Legs out or up. A variation that gives your low back more support. Stay in this space just for a few moments longer. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Just bring some movement back to your body. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll to one side and slowly make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. You can set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. As you see, Winston came back after practice. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me for this Wednesday Live. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found some space for yourself and put you in a better place to move on with the rest of your day. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and we'll see you soon.